One night dance. On that demon time, she might start her OnlyFans. Big B and that B stand for bands. If you wanna see some real ass, baby, here's your chance. I say left cheek, right cheek, drop it low with this swing. Texas up in this thing, put you up on this game. I be parking my frame, gang, 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 gang. If you don't jump to put jeans on, baby, you won't feel my pain.
So I wanted to speak about scams today. So there's one that I had happened to me very recently, but I'm going to go through all the scams that have happened to me, all the scams that I know about, all the scams I've experienced. I'm going to go through them now. The first scam that I know of is the AC scam, which is basically where you'll find someone on Instagram usually who has an account who says they need cards from a certain bank. Like, for example, they might need cards from Barclays, cards from Monzo, cards from Nationwide, cards from NatWest. Claim they have people working in the banks. They don't. They'll take your card. They'll want your date of birth, your mother's maiden name, your surname. They basically want to take your physical card from you. And then what they will do with that is they will basically get stolen money from someone else's. They'll hack into someone else's bank account basically, and it will be someone with a lot of money. And then basically they'll take the money from that person's account, put it into your account. And then basically but they won't put it in all together. They'll put it in bits. It'll be like 500, 200, 1,000, 5K, 100. They'll put in different amounts like that. And basically they'll withdraw it in bits. They'll withdraw 500 from one bank, from one cash point. They'll go to another bank. They'll withdraw 5,000. They'll go to another bank. They withdraw 10,000. They make you do it over the counter though, or they make you go to a cash machine and withdraw it that way. So they'll do that. Then basically what they'll say to you is they'll say, you'll get your cut. Basically they demand and they ask of you that they take all the money, even though it's your bank account and you sacrificed it for them to make money because they're poor, cheap, scamming pieces of shit. And then basically you'll never hear from them. They'll block you, they'll change their number, they won't respond to you, they won't you won't hear from them. Your bank account gets closed. You have for 6 years your bank account is flagged, so you can't really get a nice bank account like with Lloyd's or TSB or anything like that. They'll reject you because they'll see your history with banking, and they'll you might come up on their like fraud warning, fraud alerts and all this sort of stuff, and they'll be like, nah, they might have like a fraud investigations team, and that will be like, nah, we can't accept her. We don't want her to bank with us because of her history, or him, or them, or they, or whatever. um so that will happen to you, and that won't be very nice. And then about a week or two later, you'll get a letter in the post saying, "You have breached our terms and conditions, and unfortunately, we can no longer be your bankers. Thank you for understanding. Sorry for any inconvenience caused." And that's it. And then you've got to find a new bank account. And then the only one you'll be able to get will be like a basic bank account, or like a current account, or any other kind of card. It's just yeah, like a prepaid card or whatever. Yeah. So that's it. That's the first scam that I know of. The second one is the coin scams. So basically, it's someone through Instagram, or I can't think of any other app, but mostly these scams happen through Instagram. They'll say to you, or they won't say to you. Maybe you'll find them first. It will be like loads of pictures on their Instagram of pound coins, and there'll be like a box of pound coins, and they'll say, yeah, I can give you £1,000 in £1 coins if you pay me £90. You pay them £90, they block you, and that's it. There's other ones where basically they claim that they can there'll be ones where they sell Spotify accounts, they'll sell eBay accounts, they'll sell PayPal accounts, they'll sell people's bank accounts, they'll sell someone's Facebook, they'll sell email accounts, they'll sell HBO accounts, and then basically you pay them through Instagram, and because it's not escrow like it is on the dark web, um, there's no way for it to be secured. There's no way to ensure that you've received the product you've wanted and then the money is released. No way. Yeah, so you send them the money, never see it again. You don't get the product that you wanted. The next scam is probably the cryptocurrency or Bitcoin scam. It's basically where you message someone or they message you or they might follow you first. Usually they follow you first. It can also happen through Facebook. They'll basically say to be like, "Hi, yeah. So do you do trading? Do you know anything about trading? Do you know anything about Bitcoin? Yeah, yeah. We've got this website. All you need to do is deposit £500. You don't need to refer anyone. You don't need to do da, 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 da. You need to deposit. You need to deposit £500. Deposit £250. Use this link. It's my referral link. Blah 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 blah. Blah. You sign up with or just a normal link, maybe not a referral link. You sign up with it, and then basically, that's fine. Up until that point, there's no red flags, but they'll say to you to withdraw, and this is where the red flag comes in. Red flag number one, they'll tell you you have to pay £200 to withdraw the money. If you have to pay to withdraw, it's a scam. So basically, they'll make you do that. That is not very nice. And then the money might be withdrew, but then they'll say that they need access to your account to send you the money because they're going to send it in a way that you can't access it, and then they have to make you pay more. Maybe you'll pay the money because you'll be so desperate to get this £9,000 that you can see sitting in the account or whatever. And then yeah, you won't get it, you won't see it, you won't be able to touch that money. That money will just you'll never see it really. Yeah, they might put it into. They might tell you to use blockchain. They might put the money into an unspendable wallet. That's what it's called. And then they'll tell you if that you need to pay £200 if you want to take that money out of the unspendable wallet. And I'm sure you don't want to do that. There's the clothing scam. Will sell clothes or they sell products online, and you have to DM them to order. They don't have a fucking website because they're cheap as and they're poor as. So they haven't got their own website. They haven't even got a free website. They just everything is DM to order because they're lazy. Clearly, they're not that serious about having their own business. But anyway, they'll basically make you pay them via their PayPal, pay them via bank account, pay them via Cash App, pay them via whatever. They'll say, "Yeah, I'm going to send it to you. You don't receive it. It will take 2, 3 weeks. They'll make up some more excuse. You'll never receive it." It's happened to even big business people that have wanted to buy business supplies from someone and support another small business, and then something like this has happened. So yeah, so there is another scam, and actually, this scam happened to me a couple of years ago, but I want to mention it. It's the money laundering, uh, selling, sorry, buying scam. Basically, I sold a pair of shoes. Somebody didn't like it. It was a EEE size because it was the shoes came from a country that doesn't have EU sizes for their shoes. So the person bought the shoes, didn't like it. It was a triple E size EEE. And complained, even though I listed everything and I took pictures of every side of the box. I put everything in the description, everything in the pictures. They still complained. They wanted a refund. I didn't want to give them a refund, so I gave them a partial refund. They rejected the partial refund. I gave them a full refund. They took the full refund, and then they sold on the shoes. And when I said to them, "You sold on the shoes," they said, "I don't know what you're talking about. I don't want you to send me any more nasty messages. No more nasty messages from you, please." And that was it really. And yeah, so they sold on the shoes. eBay didn't do anything about it. eBay is always on the side of the buyer. If you're selling, eBay doesn't give a eBay will take money out of your account to give the buyer back the money that they spent. They don't care if your account goes into the minus. So this next scam is similar, but it's kind of reversed. So basically, somebody will want to. This is a selling scam, or it's selling fraudulently through using people's accounts. But it's basically, somebody will say, or you'll find them, or whatever, however it works. Um, Usually through Instagram again. And basically, they'll have a stolen vehicle, an expensive item that they want to sell. They'll say they need your PayPal login, your email login, and your email login, your PayPal login, and your eBay login. And basically, they're going to want you to show that you've got a year's worth of history on your account. This is so that you're less likely to have a 75-day hold on your money, because fraudsters, they're low life scum pieces of shit. They don't have the patience, nor can they afford to wait for 75 days for the money because they're scummy. So basically, they will want your account to just be ready to go, really. They'll have a look at your account, they'll log in, they'll go down your activity, and then they'll put an item up for sale on your account. When somebody buys it, they'll talk to the seller, and then basically, if there's a hold on the money, then they'll have to refund the seller because they're using your account to get money because they haven't got their own account. probably because they're scummy, low life pieces of shit. They're going to do some fraudulent shit to get the money out of your PayPal account from the item you've sold into their PayPal account. That's why they want your login details, so they can steal the money. That way, you're the middleman, essentially. Um, okay, so this last scam is one that happened to me. I say about 1.5 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. So basically, I'm going to go on my Instagram and I'm going to read it out. So on the 13th of August, somebody sent me a message. I'll just show the screen recording right now. They said, "Hey," I said, "Hi, delicious," with the little floaty faces. They said, "How are you doing?" I said, "I'm doing great, mummy. I have mummy issues. Leave me alone." Where are you from? I said, "I'm from East London in England. How about you?" They said, "Los Angeles. Are you ready to be my sugar baby and to spoil you with my money?" Great English. I said, "Lovely," and hell yeah. They said, "Do you have PayPal?" I said, "Yeah, it's jazzyjtalks@gmail.com." They said, "I will give you 3,000 right now. What's your PayPal Gmail?" Now, when they said this to me, I was literally envisioning, picturing what it would be like to have £3,000. I was thinking £1,000 is going to go into Forex, £1,000 is going to go into my small business, another £1,000 is going to go into me traveling and going to Italy and going to fucking Spain and going to France and going to Italy again and going to Italy again and going. um, but anyway, my mind was just, as a woman, I'm a psychological creature, something men don't understand. That's why so many men can't make their women come in bed, but that's for another video. Just sitting there, just thinking, fantasizing, something women do very well. It's a shame a lot of women are straight. So basically, I was just imagining in my head, what I would do, just building that big fantasy up of I'm gonna fly here and I'm gonna fly there and I'm gonna get this plane and that plane and all this and I'm gonna buy everything I want and get designer stuff and I was just really happy for a second. Then I thought, yeah, they're lying. It's bullshit. I'll believe it when I see it. Because I've been scammed loads of times before, and I know that if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Um, I said, "You're lying." I don't know if PayPal would block 3,000 because I never received transactions that large. But yeah, I use jazzyjtalks@gmail.com for my PayPal. And then basically they said, "Is that you?" And then basically I said, "That's me." Yum emoji. There's a lot more of me that you can discover. Wink. I'm going to bed now. Talk when I wake up. They completely ignored that. That was me trying to flirt. And then basically, well, a bit more than flirting. It's more like me trying to fuck. It's me trying to fuck. Basically they said this. So this is how much it would cost if for a person in the US to send me £3,000. It would cost them $4,336.66 just to send me 3,000 Great British pounds. And then basically you see they circled something here that said pending dot 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 59% ad fee £32 to complete the payment. Now I've never seen PayPal say this ever. Never ever 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 seen this. And basically they said you need to pay 32 to receive the payment immediately. And then I looked it up and said, I looked up, do I have to pay fees to receive money through PayPal? It says there are no fees to receive money from friends or family in the US. I'm not in the US, but anyway, I said, I typed in, do I have to pay a fee to receive money on PayPal? And basically it says it's free to receive money from friends and family or within the UK when they send money from the PayPal website or using their PayPal balance, debit card or bank account. I said, that's bull. PayPal doesn't charge fees to send or receive money. I sent them that. They said, trust me. Yeah, like I'm going to trust a stranger on the internet. I know better than that. Once pay it, you will receive the payment immediately. Great English. I said, how come it doesn't tell me to pay 35 on my own PayPal account and only on yours? And they said, pay 32 now, you will receive payment immediately. And I said, but why doesn't it show me that on my PayPal account? They said, are you ready to pay it now to receive payment immediately? No, be scared. Like, anyway. And then I said, I'm gonna contact PayPal first to see if this is legit, as it's not telling me anywhere on my PayPal to pay a £35 fee. If I could see where I have to pay that fee on my end, I would pay it. Okay, let me give you my manager, not managers, not manager apostrophe S, manager, PayPal to pay it now to receive payment immediately. Maybe try my PayPal.me link. They sent me this email here, right? Pay it there, family and friends, to receive the payment immediately. Like, I don't know if they thought that saying to me, receive the payment immediately, receive the payment immediately, receive the payment immediately was going to make me come or something. Like, it's just a I don't know why they kept saying to me, receive payment immediately. Is that supposed to hook me? Is that supposed to get me? Anyway, so it says here, I'll contact PayPal first to know if this is a trick or not. And then they ignored that, sent me the screenshot again. See it, baby. Now they want to try and flirt with me. Just try to pay it now to receive payment immediately. Let me show proof. I said, I'm just going to request it instead. And then I requested 3,000 from Rafina74 at yahoo.com because that's the email. When we go back up, that's the email, Rafina at yahoo.com, 70, whatever, I don't give a fuck. And basically, it says no. And then, yes, you can send it that way. You need to pay it. And then I said, if you can't send it that way, it's a scam. You need to pay it. And then they sent me this video, which I'm going to insert now.
Thank you so much. My name is Amber. This is my oldest daughter, Amori. And she was just saying, Mommy, I hope it's real. We've been having a really difficult time. We don't have a lot of help. And this just means a lot to me. Thank you so much.
That's the video. And then they sent me this next, this screenshot of $20. You got it. Yes, hold. Them sending £1,000. Check your Cash App. You got 1K. Well, I never found out if the person got 1K or not, so that's bullshit. If you're legit and you are who you say you are, you'll accept the request. They said, no. I said, who's that? That's not you. They said, once pay it, you will receive the payment. And then I said, okay, I'm going to speak to PayPal. I said 4, but I meant to say 2. Because if you weren't a scammer, you could accept the request and send the money that way. The fact that you want me to pay you so bad looks dodgy. They said, pay 23 now. When you receive the payment, you'll pay me back. I said, send me the payment and I will pay you the 23. If you have 4K to send, surely you can afford 23 or 35. They said, pay 23. I said, send the money. And then this is the last message that I sent to them. I was getting sick and tired by this point. So I said to them, I have spoken to PayPal. So that was a bit loud. I have spoken to PayPal. They have told me that having to pay you money first is a scam, and that's not how PayPal works. I requested that you send me money. All you have to do is pay me from the request. The fact that you're refusing to accept the payment request makes it so obvious that you're a scammer. I know you're poor and desperate for money, and maybe you're the same person who asked me for money years ago, but I'm not stupid. I won't fall for your pathetic scam, and I will be reporting you to Instagram and PayPal too. Nice try. I hope you get locked in prison. I hope you get locked up in prison, you sicko. Rot in hell and die for your sins. How the fuck do you sleep at night knowing you lie for a living? Get hit by a bus, and you're not the woman in your profile picture either. Now, that was all on. Is that a milkman? I'm hearing milkman's bells. Okay, I see a massive van with a bunch of rubbish in it. Oh, think about all the money you can make from that. I bet they're metal collectors, aren't they? But they collect scrap metal and make tons out of it. So that is the Instagram user who has now deleted their account or has now blocked me or something, called Money Uga, without the S for sugar, like sugar without the S. Money UAGR Uga, sugar without the S. Mummy, spelt the American way, MOMMY 112. So yeah, I sent them a YouTube video of the scam that they did to me, and through my business page on Instagram, and they blocked me on that one as well. I blocked them first, but then they blocked me back. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you liked it. Make sure that you keep an eye on my business because it's going to be back in business very soon. And there's a nice new product coming. And after that, there's going to be many more new products. Oh, yeah, I've got things planned. Whew. I'm not going to say too much, but anyway. Right, so thanks for watching, guys. Also, make sure you check out my articles. Make sure you check out the link tree. Check out the link tree in the description. That's the link I'm going to put down below. Check it out. That's all you need. All you need is my link tree. That's it. My link tree, my other YouTube channels. That's it.